it.
Hold on.
Where are you from?
I am from Vancouver.
What was your first break?
First break, it was this movie, The Edge of 17. Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about this career?
How do I feel about it? Much better now. Leading up to this, it was quite difficult. So, yeah, I can see the light now. Yeah.
How do you decide to become an actor?
I decide. I just kind of did it. One day, I was just like, I've been thinking about it for a while. I did high school theater and all that, and throughout college, I didn't study acting, and then right after college, I'm like, you know what, this is not what I wanted to do. I had a degree in sociology. I'm like, this is not what I want to do, and I'm like, I just want to go back to acting, and so I moved out here to LA from Canada. Mm-hmm.
How would you describe your specialty or type?
My specialty or type? Well, I think I would like to think that I'm very versatile, but I keep getting casted in comedies because people just think I'm funny, I guess. So, yeah, I like to do both.
Who is your favorite actor you look up to?
Favorite actor that I look up to? Well, definitely Tom Cruise. Top Gun was the first movie that really inspired me to, become an actor, and Tom Hardy, the Toms, I guess. And Bruce Lee was definitely one of them. Yeah.
What would your ideal job be?
Ideal job? Continue doing acting, and hopefully in the future I would like to teach acting, because I think it's really rewarding to inspire people and unlock their gifts. Yeah.
Do you consider yourself to be lucky?
Yes. Oh, for sure. Especially in this industry, it's like luck has definitely a say in it. But all you can do is just be prepared for luck to happen. Yeah.
What advantages do you have?
What advantages do I have? Well, I think work ethic, and curiosity, and I think never thinking that I know it all. So I'm constantly growing, and I like to even ask my opponent, like, what did you do differently? Like, how did you do that? Like, I want to learn from you. Like, I'm always open to that. Even like in a debate, if someone has like a polarizing opinion from mine, I love to listen to their opinion so I can grow. So I never think that I'm completely right about something, and I think that's a mindset that took a while to adjust to. But once I did, I felt like it's a good way to live life. I feel just understanding people. Yeah.
Would you rather have a car or a diploma?
Oh, wow. A diploma, it gets you a car, eventually, right? So you can save up for a car. Yeah. Unless I'm really desperate. It depends on the time you ask me that question. Yeah.
What do you think about the need for instant gratification?
Oh. Don't think that's a good thing, because I feel like if you're searching for instant gratification, I don't think you can really live in the moment. You're living for a result, and that's one of the mistakes I've made being an actor. I'm like, I want things to happen now. I was not patient about the process. And I think that's the downfall for many artists that move out here. They want things to happen now, especially now in this day and age. People are used to getting things quick. Don't know something, Google it. You want something, download it. You want something, order it. So I feel like it's a good patience is a very good virtue to have. Yeah.
How do you feel about how interconnected the world is becoming?
Well, I think it's a really, really good thing. I mean, for me, my parents are in Hong Kong, and Skype has changed my life. Like I feel like I'm with them constantly, and it's a really cool thing. I can talk to my sister in Canada, with a click of a button, and that's amazing. I can talk to my cousin in Japan. She's sending me photos of. I'm practically watching her daughter grow up through pictures. And they're so like pictures nowadays are so high quality. I feel like I'm there. So I think it's a really cool thing, and at the same time, there are other things too. I mean, putting yourself online, you can, you're subject to being judged and all that. There are downsides as well, but I think there are more pros and cons. Yeah.
What does the future look like to you?
The future. Oh, the way I see it, and it's been difficult to see it recently, I think, for a lot of people in the world, and especially Americans. But the way I see it is like we're gonna learn so much from this, and I think we're just gonna get closer as a race of people. I think this is a great experiment for all of us, and I think we're gonna learn many good things from it. Yeah.
How do you feel about having children?
I do think about that. I would like children one day, and I'm kind of excited about that. Like I said before, like I like to teach and all that and inspire. So like I'm excited to have kids one day. So I'm excited to be a cool dad. I think I'm going to be a cool dad. I think every dad thinks they're going to be a cool dad until their kids tell them they're not. So I'm excited for that challenge, and I like challenges, right? So yeah, I'm already like in my head planning like what sports they should do, what they should learn. I'm gonna teach them how to fight, not each other. But yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of things planned in my head. I'm like, I'm gonna force you to play these video games that I grew up with, and watch these movies that I grew up with, and then see how they turn out, just as an experiment. And I'm just kidding. There's a huge world out there. Go explore.
What challenges do you feel the world is facing today?
Wow. I think like we just talked about, like the world is so interconnected now. I think the challenge is really listening to each other and knowing how to read each other better, I think, because we're so bombarded with each other's opinions now, and people have such a big platform to vocalize their opinions, and it's like, how do you not get tired of each other, and really hear what the other person is trying to say? We could have really polarizing opinions, but we're all going towards the same thing. We want to live in a better place. We want to live in a better world. And sometimes people are just acting out of fear, and sometimes people are really acting out of the goodness of their heart. We don't know. It's interesting to see where it goes.
What are you most grateful for?
Man, so many things, like this, like the simplest things, like just standing here right now, having legs to stand, being alive and doing what I want to do, and having a good family, having a good group of friends, and being able to do what I've always wanted to do is really cool. And just talking about this, it's a cool moment. Yeah, I appreciate that.
What is your favorite way to communicate?
Favorite way to communicate? It's talking to somebody and really listening. I think it's so golden, and I think a lot of things, just being engrossed in somebody else's story, and giving them my full attention, I think that's really rewarding for me, because for a second I get to live with somebody else. Like, listening is a form of communication, I think, like I'm giving my all to listen to the other person, and I feel like that's really, really cool. It really between two human beings, just really listening to each other. I think that's really special. Yeah.
What is your favorite book, film, and music right now?
Oh wow. Okay. Book. Favorite book. I just read the book Eleanor and Park, which is being made into a film, and I thought that was a really good book. And you said movie? Movie. Man, there's so many. I've had old favorites, but recently I watched Hacksaw Ridge. I thought that was really cool. I remember being in my seat and I couldn't leave the theater. It was so powerful. I haven't felt like that since Saving Private Ryan, which was another favorite of mine. And did you say music? I've been listening to my own movie soundtrack like a dork. So that's been on my playlist constantly. So I've been listening to that because, I'm so happy about this movie I just did. And listening to the soundtrack makes me relive the movie. So yeah, I'm sentimental like that.